So as you all know, we allocated $25,000 to the Boys and Girls Club.
So generous.
Part of it. And so we wanted to produce the, give them the check.
She's still writing out.
She's still writing it out. Normally we have one of those big checks too.
But you know what, when you guys do that, you never find a drive-through that it works at, so.
That's because you don't do
Kentucky
business
Tank.
with Kentucky. Yeah.
You need a big drive-through. How are you, Larry?
So I don't know if you guys want to talk a little bit about, you know, the initiative and what
Yes.
we're doing. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
it.
so Eric was the chair, that's why he knows nothing about it.
Nothing.
But the event was called the All New in 22. And what's happening is the Boys and Girls Club has grown so much in the last 20 years. We built a new building, which a lot of people don't realize. When we did the renovations in 2003, we had the gym and the pool were the only two parts of the building that were going to remain standing. The rest was all rebuilt, and we have 2 stories for the upstairs teen center. But meanwhile, the building has taken a lot of wear and tear. You're talking 300 kids a day coming and running through there. Think about your house after 20 years. I think that, you know, things start going, you know, with the, you know, you need new rugs, you need new this. So we decided, well, why don't we take a look around and do an inventory of what actually needs to be redone here. So we were very amazed when we found out, because slowly, you know, you start thinking sidewalks, the parking lot, the boilers, painting. We don't have, you know, a maintenance room. We need to replace everything in the wrestling room. So we had a committee of probably about 10 to 15 people. Everyone went out and got quotes on all this stuff, and it came to 1.2 million that we needed to raise. So we had a fundraiser, and we did that back in the middle of May, and we had a really great event, and we had, you know, done a website that showed all the different things that we needed to accomplish in that short time. And we took all the items that needed to be done, and we prioritized them over the course of 3 years, so that we have a plan for each of the 3 years. Well, that first night, we raised, in addition to your donation, $442,000.
That's great. That's great.
That was one night.
But
But, and over the next week and a half, a few people came to visit me, and we're up to $601,000 at this
Wow,
point. So we're halfway to our goal, which means that next year we probably won't do the fundraiser. We'll probably wait and then pick up the rest in the rears, and then next year go back to the auction and do like every other year. 1 year nuts and bolts, and the next year we'll do the more, you know, fluffy stuff for kids.
yeah, and so there's now a committee that is going to be in charge of kind of prioritizing these things. We know one of the first things that needs to be done is the boiler.
Boilers.
That's on the
Yep.
list. And, you know, you've got to do some things before you can do other things. So we're kind of developing the timeline for all that as well, and we're going to start to do that, and we'll be reporting back. So, you know, as we have certain things done at the club, there will be kind of like an unveiling, and there will be invitations that go
Yep.
out. So it's like, hey, come see the new boiler.
Yeah, every time we have we'll have a groundbreaking for the the bigger jobs.
That's a big draw. Everyone loves to see a new boiler.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, well, you
I
see,
would love to have you come take a look at
Is that the 1967 boiler? or
it
that
is
the-
not a new boiler.
Yes. So it could die any day, and that would mean closing down the club. So we never want that to happen.
So
We
again,
appreciate all
thank
the
you all
support.
very much for the
Yes,
generosity.
thank
And with that being said, Carrie Ann has a check for you.
Da-da-da.
I'll step aside and Carrie Ann can give it to you.
Nope, you're on one side, I'll be on the other.
Okay.
All right, that's better.